2022 here, and welcome to my review of PhoneixCraft, which is a resource pack. It is 64 by 64 resolution, and so yeah, let's jump into it. So we'll play our resource pack reviews world. First things we notice, very high definition, 64 by 64 graphics is what's doing that for us. We'll start with the ores, as usual. Starting on the upper left corner, we have our nether quartz ore right here. And this one is basically just the regular nether quartz ore with higher definition. Obviously, that's a good thing. That makes it better. A nice touch is the shadow down here. It makes it pop out at you. And otherwise, it is the same as the default quartz ore, but it's a nice touch. So moving on, we have our diamond ore here. The diamond ore actually has the same design or image as the redstone ore, the coal ore, and the iron ore, except each one has a different color. So I specifically like the diamond and the iron ore. They pop out at you more even. The diamond, sorry, the gold also has that same design as well, and the gold as well pops out at you. Very nice design here. Emerald and lapis have their own separate designs, obviously, because in the regular default texture pack they do. You get the same circular shape that you do get in the regular texture pack with this emerald ore. The high definition is definitely a plus for this texture pack. From far, you know, it really looks like it's real. So moving right on, because this is going to be a long video, so I'm going to try and pack everything in as fast as I can. We've got our blocks. So first we have our quartz block, which is very, very, I don't know, bland. It's just white. But if you look very closely, you can see that there's still that 64 by 64 pixel resolution on the block. But you know, that's not really a bad thing. That's technically how it's supposed to look, the block of quartz. So not a plus, but you know, not a bad thing either. Moving right along, we have the block of diamond, which is also it has a nice touch with these colors up here, and they give it a nice effect from far away. It kind of looks like a pattern from far away, and it just gives it like a realer look. You also get a light shine in the center here, lighter shades of blue. And it's generally a cyan kind of color, I guess. But don't take my word for it. I'm kind of colorblind. One little remark, we have these nail things up in the corner, these crosses. I have no idea what they are, so don't ask me. And but they are a very nice touch. So that is it for the diamond block. Moving right along, we have the redstone block, which is basically the same as the default redstone block, but higher resolution. Once again, it has these weird little crosses, which also make it look nice. And you've got this very, very nice grainy effect in the middle, which is due to the high resolution once again. And yeah, we're gonna keep on going here. We've got the emerald block, and this one is particularly interesting. If you look at it from far away, this square here in the middle, just the way the lighting is put on it, really looks like it's jumping out at you. And this is one of my favorites, actually. Once again, we have these crosses in the middle. That's going to be on every single one of these, actually, except for the no, every single one of these but the coal, because you can't really, I think it has it. Yeah, there's a cross on the coal as well. Just making a remark, the coal looks entirely black from far away. If you look real close, though, you can see the little grains of a texture, also a tiny little cross right here. But otherwise, it's basically black. So if you want something entirely black in your constructions, I mean, you can sort of see, but from far, it just looks black, you know? They work nice together. They're a very nice black color. And yeah. Next we have a very nice blue. This lapis lazuli is very good. Lapis lazuli block, they work very nicely together, and they have a beautiful reflection in the middle, so that's certainly a plus. Tiny minus, it would be nice to see them connect, unless you kind of want this tile look to it, but you know, without Optifine or anything, you can't really do that. And yeah, so next we have our iron. This is my absolute favorite of all of these, because from far away it looks like real metal. Literally, it's very, very well done with all the different shades of gray. And yeah, it's one of my favorites actually. Notice the crosses once again on the corners. And the gold block is almost the same as the iron block actually, just with a gold tint to it, but I do prefer the iron a bit more. I mean, if we took the two, see, the iron just has a very, very realistic look to it. It would be perfect for building, whereas the gold block looks a tiny bit more artificial. I mean, I don't know if it really matters, but you get this nice line to define the separate blocks. Unless you don't want that, of course, then the gold block is better for you. That's about all the blocks, so we're going to move on to our stone right here. And just before we get in depth, this stone and the stone bricks are just the default. So as you can see, they're the default 16 by 16 pixel resolution, so I won't go over them. But otherwise, the cracked stone bricks, very nice design. You know, higher resolution just looks much nicer. These cracks look very realistic from a ways away. I like the black lines. It defines the cut a little bit better in the stone, whereas here it's just a line of gray. This is a nice line of black here, and then it kind of shades out into this very light gray. The same goes for the mossy stone brick, although you could say it's a bit darker it's a darker version of what we have up here, down here. You can notice the lines separating the bricks are very dark, and we've got a bit of this green mossy color around it. These stone bricks are very well made. I would just like to see a 64 by 64 stone brick right here, but otherwise very well made. The chiseled stone brick is very nice. It actually looks like this middle square piece right here that I'm kind of going around is like popping out at you from far away, so that could be good for building. If you wanted to build some kind of like a sculpture, it looks very nice. The only thing really is this blue color in the middle. I don't know, it just bothers me. But otherwise, great texture for this block. The cobblestone is my favorite out of all of these. Very realistic, nice block, circular texture on those. And you can, you know, up close you see the squares, but from far away it looks nice and realistic. So let's see. I don't know how much time we've done already, but you know, we don't have any limit. I just don't like to make my videos too long. So next up we have our misc, you know, miscellaneous right here. And the first one we're going to be looking at is, believe it or not, this is glowstone. Very, very different, but I like it. Looks like a lamp, kind of, compared to the original glowstone. Very nice look. It shines in the night like any other glowstone. As you can see, it's creating this light here. We're just going to set the time back today. So, oh, now it's morning. There we go. Sorry, messing around with the commands. Next, we have our pumpkin face here. Very nice pumpkin face. I really do love the pumpkin face. It would be absolutely perfect if it weren't for this. which is just the regular pumpkin texture. So, you know, that's not very good, but whatever. It's fine. I don't mind. If you just have like blocks around it, it looks natural. As long as you're not really showing the other sides. Whoopsie daisy. Otherwise, the pumpkin texture is very nice on the front. From far away, looks very nice HD. The lines, the cuts in the pumpkin right here, like the, I don't know what you'd call them, like the pieces, are very nicely defined. They look like real bumps, like so. And, yeah, very nice pumpkin. That's, you know, a very nice pumpkin. Next, moving on, I love the furnace. Very nice iron texture all through here, to make up the bottom piece of the furnace. And the upper piece, which is made of a darker stone, is also a very nice look. I don't know, maybe that's darker iron? I think it's stone, though. Yeah. And then, you know, just the black pieces right down here. Whoops, why do I have these? Sorry, the interface is a bit different. You know, it's, of course, the letters are more HD, first of all. And the background for the interfaces are like a purple kind of, or dark blue kind of color. So that's a change. Get rid of these. Next, we have the regular sponge and glass, so I won't go over them, you know, because they're just the normal ones. The bookshelf appears to be a normal bookshelf, but we see this texture on top, the wooden plank texture, so, but you know, the rest is just the generic, sorry, the default bookshelf, so that one's not too amazing. Otherwise, we have this sandstone right here, which is a very nice design, actually from far away. It would be nice for building like an ancient sand temple. It looks very like, I don't know if you guys can hear the crickets creaking. That's because we have a lizard and we feed him crickets. Her crickets, sorry, it's a lady lizard. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. Yeah, very nice sandstone texture. Would be great for building a sand temple, as I said, and the villages in the sand look very nice. Desert villages look nice with this. Same goes for all the chiseled sandstone and smooth sandstone textures. So after we've covered that, we move on to the doors. I love the iron texture, as I said over there, so obviously I love this door. I love the lock right here. That is a nice feature, this little lock. It kind of, you know, gives you the whole feeling that you need a key to unlock this, which you do. Anyways, moving on to the wooden door, or I guess now that we're in 1.8, it's the oak door. But, you know, this is a 1.7 resource pack, so all of these, like spruce door, birch door, all of this stuff isn't covered. But, you know, you can't blame them because this is a 1.7 texture pack, or resource pack, I should say. Doorknob looks like it's made of iron, so I'm, you know, not very detailed since, you know, you can only fit so much in, let's see, 6 pixels. But otherwise, very nice. I like these little pieces here, these squares. Very nice squares. Next up, we have our minecart. Very nice metallic look, as always. I always love the metallic look. And one remark I'd like to make, we have these nail designs up here, or these crosses, just like we had on our oars back here. So that appears on the iron doors and on our minecarts. The inside of the minecart's very nice. As you can see, we get this nice shade radiation kind of look. Otherwise, I just kind of displayed all the other types of rails, all with nice textures to them. Let's see. Oh, we've been going on for quite some time, so I'm actually going to skip ahead to the boat, which is not here. Just like the minecart. I don't know, the minecart was, whatever. Anyways, the boat has a very nice wooden texture, and we're going to see some more of that over there. But, you know, we're gonna look more into the oak over there, and the you know, the whole wood designs. The bed, same, so I'm not going to cover that. Steve head is the same, and anvil is the same, apart from this weirdness on the top, so I won't cover those. The sign, just a very classic HD sign, very good look. Kind of looks old-fashioned, I guess, yeah. And very nice HD look to it. You might not have noticed, but the back of it's actually darker than the front. So make sure you aren't, you know, putting in the wrong direction. I guess the text appears on the other side though, so you'd know. The bars are very dark color, very nice touch. It would be good for building maybe like a prison, a very dark prison of darkness and death and this I don't know. The fence is just the whole wooden plank look, which we will go over there. So yeah, here I've just displayed the mob heads. So we've got our wither skeleton, you know, our skeleton, our zombie. So all nice heads, lots of detail. We're gonna go all the way to the other side to go and check out our wood, starting with the acacia wood. They all look generally the same. In fact, they just have different shades. The only ones I'd like to point out are the birch wood and the spruce and dark oak, which look identical apart from the top. Very, very nice textures, much better than the regular one, I find. It just makes it look more like a tree, really. You know, textures work well together, and if we get some grass here, some acacia, oh, whatever, we'll just use this. We can kind of build a mini tree. Look at that, beautiful. Anyways, moving on to our planks. So I said we'd look over this, so I'm going to go a little more in detail with these. In fact, they're all identical once again, so I'm just going to look at the oak version. Really, they're just a high-def version of the regular one, maybe with a couple of like wooden like shading kind of things. Otherwise, they're mainly the same, so there's not too much to go over. Oh god, here we go. We've got all our flowers here. We've got our dandelion. We've got our poppy, our blue orchid, our no. We've got our how do you I'll learn how to pronounce that and then I'll tell you. Azure blue, I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Azure, I don't know. Azure bluette, something like that. We've got our red tulip, orange tulip, white tulip, pink tulip, daisy, our oxeye daisy. We've got our rose bush, our large fern, our double tall grass, and our lilac, or lilac, however you want to pronounce it. Thank you so much for watching. I will get to know the names of everything a little better in my next review. I believe we're going over, I don't even know anymore. Check out some of my other videos. I have some redstone contraption videos, some let's plays. I also do mod reviews and map reviews. If you want to check those out, if you want to know what maps you should get, I am the guy to tell you. Make sure you subscribe to our channel and become an official junior of me, Julbul Jr. And you can be part of our great big family of Julbul Juniors. Peace out.